Hey everyone, I'm Haritan from wildfoodism.com. I'm here at Raccoon Creek State Park in western Pennsylvania. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and the reason I'm here so early is that I'm about to embark on a 20-mile hike through the forest. It's a loop trail, it takes about 7 or 8 hours, and it's something I like to do at least once a year, if not more. But every time I do it, I absolutely fall in love all over again. It's one of those ways that I really like to get out there and experience living. Now, instead of doing this whole entire journey by myself, what I'd really like to do is to share this particular experience with you. So if you're not too busy in the next couple minutes, what do you say you join me on a winter walk through the beautiful woodlands here at Raccoon Creek State Park in western Pennsylvania? And I have to tell you, it did snow a bit last night, and so I think the beauty is going to be especially enhanced on our journey today. Shall we? So we're about 15 miles into the journey and we're approaching one of my favorite spots, Frankfort Mineral Springs. Now, these sacred springs were used centuries ago by the Shawnee and the Lenape natives who inhabited this area. Whenever the settlers moved in the late 1700s into the 1800s, they pushed out the natives and they built a popular healing resort right in this area. Wealthy people from all over would come here to socialize, to dine, to stay in the hotel, but also to be treated by these waters. You see, these waters were said to treat such conditions as dyspepsia, indigestion, even liver abnormalities. People would not only drink this water, but use it as a bath. Whenever we look at a chemical analysis today, we see that these waters are very high in minerals like calcium, magnesium, and iron. And whenever we look at the rock where the springs are trickling out from, it's red and orange, meaning that there's definitely iron in the water. Now, the resort was popular for some time, but it didn't last forever. And in 1932, a big fire destroyed pretty much the whole area, leaving only a guest cottage and, of course, the springs. You see, the power of nature always surpasses the power of money. And luckily for us, the springs have been preserved. The most important resource is still here. Frankfort Mineral Springs, always healing, always free, that's the way it's ought to be. If you haven't been to this area, I highly recommend it. Alright, so here I am, 8 hours later from the spot that I departed from earlier this morning. Wow, what a perfect hike that was. You know, it doesn't get much better than spending all day outside, breathing in fresh air, drinking clean water, and experiencing that particular serenity that only the wilderness seems to provide. I want to thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. Thank you for sticking by to the end of this video. It really means a lot to me. If you'd like to go on another adventure, you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. You could head on over to the blog at wildfoodism.com. I lead wild food walks in Western Pennsylvania, and all my contact information is there. Thank you so much again. I really, really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.